What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Hope you're doing good. Hope life's treating you well. Honestly, I'm doing better than I deserve. There's been a lot of hard stuff going on lately, which is great in the company. Just challenges, new challenges we haven't faced before. And it's been awesome because it has really pushed me to have a complete mindset shift about certain things. So one of them being speed, one of them being work, one of them being productivity. I may or may not talk about all of those. I did do an episode recently about capacity and how your current capacity is equivalent, like your current stage in life is equal to your current capacity to navigate life or to lead or wherever you're at, whatever area in life. And this corresponds directly. So one of the things that I constantly am asking myself, what is the real work? And the real work is the most important and valuable work in the moment that I can do that gets to the vision quicker. So what is the most important thing I can do? So for instance, let me give you a simple example. My goal in life, my body's goal is to live. The most important work it can do in the moment that helps me live is breathe, right? Second most important work it can do is drink water. Third most important is to eat. And then exercise is in there, having shelters in there. Basic necessities just to live, right? And so the real work is finding that. And I was talking with Andrew the other day, and I was like, here's my measurement of things that we're doing, things that I'm doing. I'm doing like 20, 30% real work to what needs to be built. But we need to go even higher and further. And we need to go higher and further faster, and we need to go quicker to get to the real work. I want to know the real work instantaneously. And so one of the challenges that we talked about was, cool, how do we find that real work? How do we find it? What matters? And several things occurred throughout this week is first realizing there's current work, there's present work, there's also future work. You have to build for the future, and then there's work that must be done today. So an example of present work is all client work must be done today. Future work is, what does it look like in 3 years? What are the initiatives that need to be built out and completed within the next 3 years for the company to grow into its next stage? That came out. Another thing came out where we talked about, what if we had every single thing mapped out in detail for the real work? Hey, here's the vision, and we break it down further. And then here's our measurement process. Here's the measurement process that occurs. And so we began going through all this, and I'm getting into details. And the point is having a mindset shift this week of, it is more important now than ever to find my real work and the plan to do it. And then here's the interesting thing, and this is kind of the point of where I'm going. I had to translate that to the team. So talking with Andrew is great. Andrew and I have been together. We've been friends for, 10, 12 years now. And not just business partners, but friends. And we've worked together for a long time. But then taking this and translating it to the team to give them vision, to help them see, that was one of the huge challenges this week, because it was, how do we communicate this clearly and effectively? How do we let the team have buy-in? Because not everybody has vision like I do. Not everybody sees like I do. And that is universal. Andrew doesn't see like I do. He doesn't have vision like I do. I don't have vision and sight like Andrew has sight. We are all unique in that way. And so the challenge was, how do I communicate clearly what I'm seeing, clearly what the process that needs to happen, and then how do I orientate the whole company? Because I was talking to Andrew, like, this needs to be a whole company shift to where the whole company is shifted more towards real work now than ever. How do we shift that? And then how do I communicate that, and how does that occur? And it was such a good, challenging week because it really forced me to have mindset shift in several areas. One is speed. Two is communicating vision more clearly. Not just, hey, this is where we're going, this is the type of company we want to build, whatever. And like, for example, like one of our goals is to build the world's greatest marketing company. Cool. That's easy, but how do we separate something that is so valuable, and then how do we make it personal to the team? That was the other challenge that arose, because it's not just a company-wide initiative. This has to matter personally to the team. And then the real goal is, how do we help them translate this into their lives to to where it actually helps them as human beings and people, whether they stay with us or not, or whether they move on in life. How do we better their lives with this, or at least facilitate that opportunity? So those were the questions that came up out of all this. And the point is this: challenges are amazing. Challenges and risks are two of the most amazing opportunities in front of you at all times. And I'm way over, because this has just been crazy this week with how many things have changed and shifted this week within the company. So anyways, guys, I hope some of that makes sense. Random tangents today. I'll catch you later. Peace.